United States church membership falls below majority for the first time.
Wow. Yay.
According to a Gallup poll, Americans' membership in houses of worship continued to decline in 2020, dropping below 50%. When the Gallup first measured U.S. membership in 1937, 73% of Americans were attending churches. Currently, a higher number of Americans express no religious preference. The percentage of U.S. citizens who do not identify with any religion has grown to 21% over the past 3 years. Church membership is correlated with age, as 66% of U.S. adults born before 1946 belonged to a church, contrasted with 58% of baby boomers, 50% of those in Generation X, and 36% of millennials. The Gallup data also shows that a 20-point decline in church membership among all major subgroups of the U.S. population.
We're winning.
The U.S.
We're the largest minority in the entire country. 21%. That's huge.
Actually, I think the disabled population is. But anyways,
sorry. Okay,
belief-based minority, sure. The U.S. remains a religious nation.
We'll get them. We'll get the disabled people.
We're coming for you, Crips.
Disabled people.
Wait. The U.S. remains a religious nation with more than 70% of the population affiliating with some organized religion. However, the continued decline of religiosity in future decades seems inevitable. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting for me because I wonder how much of this, I mean, this was from 2020, right? Like, I barely left my house for a year, you know.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, you know, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
I want to see what this is going to be like when people are actually allowed to enter into society more. I mean, some states they've already opened like 100%, but I'm very interested in seeing more longitudinal data in the next few years. Like, is this just a dip because of external factors, or?
I think that that's a really interesting line of inquiry to explore, but in a different way. That now that people haven't been able to do church or, you know, religious institution in the way that gave them the social cohesion, that's it. Maybe they start to realize they don't actually need it for anything else but that they don't actually really feel bad that they haven't told someone their sins or prayed. So that's only a small step from there to think, well, I don't need any church. I mean, I can find some other social support group that isn't having to do that I really don't need. And it's been a whole year and God hasn't changed anything for me, or lack of God hasn't done anything, you know. I think it's a really interesting line of inquiry that way.
This is also a circular thing because lower membership means less revenue for the church. Less revenue for the church means less ability for them to spread their propaganda and do marketing. and then which will result in less membership, which will result in less revenue. So
Excellent
good
point.
yeah. So it's a good thing. And I completely disagree with Ellie here. Ellie saying attending church doesn't prove anything in my opinion. They can be religious even without without it. Same go. Yes, they can, but it's correlated. Just because a correlation is not one-to-one, that doesn't mean the correlation doesn't exist.
Also, the
Right?
people who are most consistent about going to church are often the most religious.
Right. This
Like that's actually a huge thing in like Catholic culture, is like shaming the people who only go to church on Easter and Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. And Judaism too, or if you go to like a hippie version of something where you're not strict enough, the shaming of that too. But I think that it also shows that people are comfortable admitting it, which is another thing, because for a while there, it was something you didn't say. Like maybe you didn't really care about religion, or you didn't go to church, but it wasn't brought up as much in polite, you know, or you might not feel comfortable sharing it, but a lot of people feel comfortable sharing it. And I think the millennial number of 36% is phenomenal. That really is something.
Yeah, and I can only imagine what Gen Z is like. But look at this graph. No, don't take that graph away. Oh, whoa. Look at this sexy graph. Look at this. Just like, yes. And look at how fast it started declining too. Towards the end, she's like, meow. Boop. Like crazy. Love it.
The only increases, it's been a steady decline from 1940, other than 45 during the war. Okay. Okay. And then it goes to up from 69 to 70 in the year 2000. I think it was probably Y2K fears. I betcha.
I betcha. That's funny. Yeah, maybe.
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists, without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.